Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to Trico High School here in Campbell Hill, Illinois, where tonight it's the 1A sectional championship game between the Waltonville Spartans and the Goreville Blackcats. I'm Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. Ron will actually be singing the national anthem before tonight's game, too. So, yeah, he's doing a double duo tonight. But what a matchup we have tonight, Ron, as we've got the Goreville Blackcats at 31-4 against the Waltonville Spartans at 30-4. It doesn't get much better than this, does it?
No. So what's that, 61-8?
Yeah, and both teams are about to come out on the floor right now. Again, this is an audio-only broadcast. By IHSA regulations, we're not allowed to show you the video tonight. That's what keeps this broadcast free. We do have a live clock and live scoreboard, though, at the top of the screen, as you can see. Waltonville will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight, so when you see home right above the Waltonville logo, that's exactly where they will be tonight on the scoreboard, and Goreville will be the visiting team. Goreville comes out on the floor right now wearing their black uniforms trimmed in the gold, and Waltonville will enter the building here in a moment, and Waltonville comes in wearing their home white uniforms trimmed in the red tonight. We got a big crowd, Ron, and it's split 50-50 right down the middle, isn't it?
It is. Half and half. And, this is a rematch of the championship game of the Cecil Holiday Tournament. And a lot of people have been expecting this matchup, and here we are.
Yeah, those two teams met in that championship at Cecil. It was a game that was 40-39, which was won by Goreville. Kind of a phantom foul there at the end of the game, which allowed them to shoot a free throw and win the game by 1 point. I think you can just throw that game out and throw it under the bridge, because these are two teams that are completely different than those two teams we saw back in December.
Yeah, these are your last two champions of the Cecil Holiday Tournaments. Waltonville won it year before last, and Goreville won it this year.
And both these teams have put together an incredible resume this year. I mean, they both deserve to be here, don't they?
Absolutely. I mean, for 1A team, both of these have played a very tough schedule, and it's prepared them for tonight.
Some of you may be wondering, well, who are the four losses to that they had? Well, for Goreville, they lost to Carterville earlier in the season, 69-66. Carterville's a team that Waltonville actually beat. Also, they lost to Weber, which was kind of a surprise. That was at Goreville back in January. They lost 88-78 to Goreville. They lost to Woodlawn, and they lost to Murray, Kentucky. So those are the four losses by the Goreville Blackcats this year. The four losses by the Waltonville Spartans include one loss to Woodlawn, although they did avenge them and beat them one time. They lost to Goreville, as I said, 40-39 in the championship of the Cecil Holiday Tournament. They lost to a very good Centralia team, 60-47, and they lost to Nashville, 59-51, a game that they led quite a bit, but let get away. So those are the four losses for the Waltonville Spartans. But if you look at their wins, Ron, both these teams have quality of wins against 2A opponents and sometimes 3A opponents.
Yeah, they do.
Goreville has wins against Anna Jonesboro, Harrisburg, Benton, Lawrenceville, Casey Westfield, just to name a few.
And they schedule those games, Randy. Both teams schedule those games with a game like tonight in mind.
Exactly.
They expect to be here, and they want to be prepared when they get here.
The whole goal was to get to this point, and it's helped. It's worked. Waltonville has wins against 3A teams like Highland and Carbondale and Marion. They also have wins against 2A teams like St. Joe Ogden, Carterville, as I said. And Carterville's playing for a sectional championship tonight, and they beat them. Altamont's playing for a sectional championship tonight. They beat them. That's kind of interesting. But on the flip side of that, Benton's playing for a sectional championship tonight, and Goreville beat them.
Yeah.
Lawrenceville's playing for a sectional championship tonight, and Goreville beat them. So, it's kind of even Steven when you start trying to compare apples to oranges here between these two teams. But just know that they've had a lot of success. They're well prepared, and I think anybody you talk to in the building, and we've talked to a lot of people in the building tonight, this game is considered by many just to be a toss-up.
Yeah, it's a big game when both head coaches got a suit and tie on.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's just a matter of putting the ball in the basket, which you obviously have to do. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more from Campbell Hill in just a moment.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322. Welcome back here to Trico High School in Campbell Hill, Illinois. Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Standard. Again, this sectional championship tonight, it's a heavyweight battle. Waltonville Spartans 30-4 and the Goreville Blackcats 31-4. And Ron, when you take a look at the history of Waltonville Spartan basketball, this is as far as they've ever been as a Sweet 16. They've never gone any farther than this.
Yeah, so, this is just a very big deal, and the whole village of Waltonville is here anticipating hopefully a victory tonight.
They have a chance to do something that's never been done in school history, and that's reach the Elite Eight. Now, I know they made it to a super sectional before, but the format was a little different then. It was still Sweet 16.
Yeah.
So this is as far as they've been. That equals that at Sweet 16, that team from back in 90 or 91.
91, I believe it was.
Right. But that
was an Ed Belville-led team.
They ran into a buzzsaw NCOE team that night who was also very good from Southern Illinois, and that was a legendary battle that night. And boy, people still talk about that game.
Yeah.
But they have a chance to punch their ticket to the Elite Eight. The winner of this game, by the way, will move on to the Jacksonville Bowl, which is an outstanding gymnasium at Jacksonville High School. And that'll be Monday night at 7 o'clock. And they'll take on the winner of Jacksonville Route versus Brown County, which is another sectional that's being played tonight at Nakoma. So we'll try to keep track of that score for you tonight if we can, so we can kind of keep you up to date as to, who one of these teams is going to play come Monday night at 7 o'clock. There are some other outstanding games around the area tonight.
Boy, there are.
There are a bunch of them. This is one of those nights you'd like to clone yourself again, Lawrenceville against Altamont tonight for a 1A sectional title. You got Carterville against Benton for a 2A sectional title. How about Centralia against East St. Louis tonight for a 3A title?
I want to know how many people predicted that Benton-Carterville game tonight.
I doubt very many did. Most people thought that was going to be Nashville and Bree Central in the championship of that one, and neither one of them got there.
Right.
Teotopolis taking on Tolono Unity tonight. Kankakee against Morton and Decatur MacArthur against Normal U High. Those are just some of the tasty type of sectional championships that we have going on here tonight. My partner Ron Stander is going to be singing the national anthem tonight. Man, you refereed for 32 years. You've been up here in the broadcast booth with me, and you sing the national anthem from time to time. And you haven't done it in a while, but you said you have sung it at this gym before, huh?
I have, Randy. That's why they hit me up when we walked in here Tuesday night. I was not expecting that. Because Ron Coleman, he's still here. I thought he had retired, but nope. There he was.
There he was, and he was here to ask him. But you got your tuner with you so you can get on pitch, right?
I hope so.
You can get on pitch. All right. We'll take another short timeout, and we'll be back with more from Campbell Hill, Illinois at Trico High School. Waltonville Spartans and the Goreville Blackcats in the sectional championship game on AreaSports.net.
If you're looking for a great place to eat, you need to check out Bubba's 2, located in Nason, where they have some of the best pizza around, plus some delicious sandwiches, fish, shrimp, and a whole lot more. They have Extreme Bar Bingo every Tuesday, Last Queen Standing every Thursday, and Ladies Night on Wednesday. Don't forget their annual Cajun Fest coming up in April. You can watch a lot of our games on the big screen at Bubba's. That's Bubba's 2, located at 124 North 5th Street in Nason. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 2 and Sundays from noon till 10.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Back here at Trico High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Again, Waltonville Spartans and Goreville Blackcats getting ready to tangle here in about 5 minutes in the 1A sectional championship game. Ron, you were an official for 32 years. You always look forward to these kind of games. You want to referee in sectional championship games and stuff like that, don't you?
You do, Randy. It's an honor to get to do so. I mean, these officials are assigned this game by the IHSA. It's a big deal.
And let's talk about who those officials are tonight.
All right, for tonight we got Rod Taylor, Mike Demmerman, and Brandon Holtman.
All right. We want to mention the fact that, these two teams did play each other again in the championship of the Cecil Holiday Tournament back in December, a game that was won by 1 point by Goreville, 40-39. And we've pulled that book up, and we've looked at that scorebook from that game, and a couple of things stick out to us, Ron, from that game. Again, that's a long, long time ago, and like I said, both these teams are different teams now, but one thing that happened in that game was Goreville hit 9 three-pointers that night.
Yeah, 27 of their 40 points from the three-point line.
And on the flip side of that, Waltonville didn't make 1 three-pointer.
Right, and I bet you could go back and look. They played, 34 ball games. That's probably the only time that happened.
Yeah, that's probably the only time that did happen. So if Goreville is hitting the three ball again tonight like they did that game, that could bode well for them and not be good news for Waltonville fans, that's for sure. Yeah. This Goreville team, by the way, has set a new school record this year for most three-pointers made in a season.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. And then the single-season record was also set, too, right, by
Zach Green. Zach Green, yeah. So Zach Green broke his teammate Garrett Church's single-season record by an individual for most threes in a season. And as a team, they set a school record. So, again, you got to really guard that three when you're talking about the Goreville Blackcats, and that'll be something that Waltonville definitely has to be on the outlook for tonight because, again, they hit 9 three-pointers against them the last time.
You never know what's going to happen in a high school basketball game, but we do anticipate a little more scoring tonight than that 40-39 contest.
I think so. I think it'll be a higher scoring game. than that. I would be surprised if it's not. I know you're going to be cutting away to go down to the scores bench here in the second round to get ready to sing the national anthem. But some common opponents between these two teams, Goreville and Waltonville. They both played Weber, and Goreville lost to Weber by 10 points, whereas Waltonville beat Weber twice. They both played Carterville. Waltonville beat Carterville, but Goreville lost to Carterville by 3 points. Waltonville beat Carterville by 16.
Let's just give a quick shout out to the Woodlawn Cardinals. They had a tough loss to Sparta. They're the only team that beat both of these two teams.
You are exactly right, and it's a unique statistic to talk about, as Woodlawn has the distinction of having beaten both the Goreville Blackcats and the Waltonville Spartans, yet Woodlawn is sitting on the outside looking in. Ron is going down to prepare to sing the national anthem here, as both the teams are going to be called back to their respective benches here in just a moment. And we'll be announcing the starting lineups for you. Again, this is an audio-only broadcast tonight, but we do have the live scoreboard and the live clock, as you can see, so we'll keep you up to date of exactly what's going on tonight. This is per IHSA regulations. It's the same thing we did Tuesday night when we were down here for the Hardin County Waltonville game. And, well over 3,000 different devices connected to us that night. You appreciate the live broadcast rather than the pay-per-view, and we appreciate you joining us for the broadcast tonight. We want to do it the way you want to do it. We do have the ability and do have the approval to do pay-per-view broadcast on the NFHS network. However, overwhelmingly, you told us you didn't want that you wanted a free broadcast. So that's exactly why we're here again tonight doing a free broadcast and giving you everything we can outside of the video. Now, we will be posting a bunch of pictures after the game tonight, just like we did after the Tuesday game between Hardin County and Waltonville. So you're still going to get several glimpses of the action and what's been going on in here tonight in this gymnasium between these two teams. So we will be posting that for you here a little bit later on. Goreville has a very deep bench. They probably go a little bit deeper than what Waltonville does. And you will see and hear Coach Tripp go very deep from his bench during the game. We're going to pause now for the national anthem being sung by our very own Ron Stannard, as we'll follow along with the public address announcer as they introduce Ron tonight to the crowd.
Welcome to Trico High School for tonight's sectional final match between the visiting Blackcats of Goreville and the Spartans of Waltonville. Please rise for the anthem. We'd like to welcome Mr. Ron Stannard, a 30-year career
about that? Our very own Ron Stannard, my broadcast partner here in the booth, singing the national anthem. Again, he spent 32 years as a basketball referee, and he still got it. Got those golden tones for sure. He'll make his way back up here to the booth to join us. We're going to meet the starting lineups right now. First of all, for the Goreville Blackcats, they will start number 4. That's Lawson Land. Land is a 6'2 junior. Also starting for the Blackcats, number 11 is Zach Green. He's a 5'9 senior. Number 24 is Nick King, one of 2 King brothers. Nick King is a 6'1 junior. Number 31 is Garrett Church, a 6'2 senior. And rounding out the starting 5 is Tommy King, a 6'2 senior. So again, they go with Land, Green, King, and Church. And size-wise, Goreville comes in at 5'9", 6'1", 6'2", 6'2", 6'2". Great job on the national anthem there, Ron.
Thank you, sir.
You're probably glad to have that off your off your shoulders now.
I can breathe.
Now you can breathe and relax and enjoy this basketball game tonight, huh?
Yeah, with everybody else in here.
Hey,
however many people this place will hold, that's how many people are in here.
Well, I heard they sold 1,300 tickets tonight, so and I was told 1,100 the other night, so we got even a bigger crowd than we had the other night. So, yeah, it's a capacity crowd. A lot of people standing around the bowl here behind the wall and stuff like that. So, it's going to be a great atmosphere tonight here for this sectional championship game. It's Sweet 16. Somebody's going to move on to the Elite 8, and somebody's season's going to come to an end. As Goreville is 31-4, Waltonville is 30-4, and now let's meet the starting lineups for the Waltonville Spartans now that the Goreville cheerleaders are done. We'll follow along with a public address announcer. Number 1 is Witten Dever. He is a 5'11 junior. Number 22 is Weston Rose, a 5'11 senior. Also starting for the Spartans, one of the bookends is Gage Peterson, 6'6 senior, number 23. The other bookend is Jagger Mayville, number 35, a 6'6 junior. And Riley Stewart is the other starter. He is a 6-foot senior, wears number 24. So again, Waltonville goes with the same starting lineup they've been going with most of the year. It's Dever, Rose, Peterson, Stewart, and Mayville. And Waltonville comes in at 5'11", 6 foot, 6'6", and 6'6". And I think that size is something that they've got to try to exploit tonight, Ron. And, you know, when they played them the first time at the Sesser Holiday Tournament, Peterson had 18 and Mayville had 13, and so they did exploit that some. It's just they didn't hit any three-pointers in the game.
We're going to know early, Randy, because Tuesday night here, you know, Waltonville come down in the very first possession, got the ball to Gage Peterson on the low block, and I believe he turned and scored. We may see that same thing tonight. That'll tell us what their plan is a little bit.
Right. And one more time on the officials, Ron.
All right, Rod Taylor, Mike Dammerman, and Brandon Holtman.
Okay. We are ready for action. Glad to bring it to you here live on Area Sports.
You know, Randy, we want to mention, too, that the 2 stars on these teams, Nick King for Goreville and Gage Peterson for Waltonville, played a lot of summer basketball together the last few years.
They played on that Southern Illinois Select basketball team, which had a lot of success at the national level.
Yeah, teammates.
Yep, so they know each other extremely well.
I think they expected, back in the summer, I think they expected to be here tonight.
Yep. And the ball is in the air, and the tip goes out of bounds, actually. And they said it's knocked out of bounds by Waltonville.
Yeah, it's adrenaline, man. Gage Peterson knocked the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, he punched it like a volleyball, didn't he? Yeah. So it'll be Goreville basketball here to start the action underneath their own basket.
The arrow will be pointing to Waltonville.
Here's the pass coming in here to Nick King. King gets it over to Green. Waltonville opens up in a man-to-man defense. Now they'll circle back around to the top to Lawson Land. Land gets the ball into Nick King. King backs it out to the volleyball line. He is guarded by Riley Stewart. Stewart usually guards the other team's best man. Here's a pick and roll. Yeah. And the pass goes down to Tommy King, and he scores. It's 2-0. So, first possession now of the game for the Waltonville Spartans. As they get it in the front court. Out to the top to Mayville. Right side to Stewart. Stewart looking back to Dever. From the elbow, Dever puts it up and it's in. Witten Dever scores for Waltonville.
Both teams shooting 1,000%.
Yes, we're tied at 2 apiece. Here comes the Blackcats again in the front court. With the ball is Lawson Land out by the volleyball line. He is guarded by Dever. Looks to drive. Dever cuts him off. So he'll come back out to the top.
Should be a 5-second count.
Almost a 5-second count, and he almost traveled. Got the ball over to Zach Green. Green way over to the other side of the volleyball line. Comes around a pick set by Tommy King. Can't shoot. Now hands it off out front to Lawson Land. Land almost dribbles it on the center line. And now foul's going to be called on Witten Dever.
Yeah, he got a little bit too aggressive there.
Dever was really guarding Land closely. Land almost dribbled it over the half line for an over and back. But instead the foul is called on Dever, and that's his first foul of the ball game. Tensions are high in the building. A lot of electricity, a lot of enthusiasm going on here. Everybody's got to break a sweat and settle down here. Blackcats with it in the front court. Here's a shot by Green. It's up and in. Zach Green, a little jumper from the right side, about an 8-footer.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. That was well defended. He just put it in.
4-2, and as you see the scoreboard on our screen, it is above the correct team. So Waltonville is the home team. Goreville are the guests on the scoreboard. And that shot was blocked. And back the other way goes Goreville with it. With it at the top is Nick King. King gives it up now to Church. Church will hand it off out front to Green. Green set the single season record for threes, and he puts up a 15-footer, and he got it. And
Goreville not missed a shot.
Goreville is 3 for 3 from the field to start the game, and it's 6-2.
Wow. Wow.
Here comes Witten Dever across the timeline. Dever gives it to Jagger Mayville. Mayville in the paint, puts up the shot, and he's fouled, and that's going to send Jagger Mayville to the line. Mayville went to his left, went inside the lane, went up strong with a shot, drew the foul.
Foul on Nick King.
King got in some early foul trouble the other night against Sparta in that Goreville-Sparta game. And Mayville's at the line for one, and he makes the first one. 6-3. Another free throw on the way for Jagger Mayville. And that one rolls off. Tommy King goes high to get the rebound. Goreville will bring it up. Lawson Land has it. Again, look for Coach Tripp to change about 3 guys out here, probably midway through this first quarter, as he does that quite often. That's a steal.
Steal by Dever.
The turnover on Goreville gives Waltonville the ball. Here's Witten Dever with it. Dever with a hesitation dribble, takes it inside the paint, and jump ball's called.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good call. Waltonville will get that back, though, because Goreville got the tip.
Yeah, Goreville got a couple hands on that ball as Witten Dever went up for the shot, so the jump ball's called, but the alternate possession rule leaves it with the Spartans. As Weston Rose looks to get it in, and he lobs it into Peterson. I don't think Peterson's taking a shot.
No,
yet,
that's his
he?
first touch on their offensive end.
Yeah. They got Church guarding Peterson, if you're wondering who's trying to match up with him. Here's Dever for 3, and that's off the mark.
It's going to be on the back by Mayville.
So the foul on Jagger Mayville will give Goreville the ball length of the floor. 4:37 to go here, first quarter. You see the score, 6-3 Goreville. Goreville is 3 for 3 from the field to start the game. Waltonville is 1 for 3 from the field to start the game. Blackcats with it in the front court. Here's a drive by Lawson Land. Land in the corner to Green. Green from the baseline won't go. They actually
finally missed a shot. Yeah. Well,
and
they're shooting 75%.
Right. And rebound the other way to Waltonville. Dever has the basketball. Let's see if the Spartans can capitalize now. Comes to Weston Rose. Rose is open on the wing. Now they go down to Peterson on the block. Draws a double team. Back out to Rose. He's open for 3. Shots on the way. Boom. It's nothing but net. Weston Rose.
That's a big shot right there for Waltonville.
And as I said, the first time these two teams played, Waltonville never made a three the entire game.
There you go. It took them 4 minutes.
They got one now. And that makes the score 6-6. We're all tied. And that's going to be a foul.
Tommy King, I think, illegal pick. Nope, they got
moving screen. Moving screen on Church.
Yeah, Church.
Garrett Church on the foul for Waltonville, or for Goreville on the moving screen. So that will be 2 team fouls apiece now, and it'll be Waltonville basketball here with 3:44 to go open the quarter.
There's your substitution. We got a freshman in there already for Goreville. Braden Compton.
Yeah, Compton's in the game. He'll play quite a bit, too. Here's Peterson open on the outside. Takes it inside the paint. Tries to back his man up. Can't get the shot. And now they throw it away.
Turnover.
Yep. Turnovers are equal at 1 apiece now. That ball was intended for Weston Rose. He went one way and the ball went the other. So the turnover will give it back to Goreville with 3:28 to play here in the first quarter.
So far, Gage Peterson not getting many touches, and when he does get the ball, he's surrounded by Goreville Blackcats.
Yeah, Garrett Church doing a good job on him defensively, and then the help defense is there whenever he touches it. Here's King with it. King against Riley Stewart way out front. King behind the arc. Now tries to drive, now goes left side. And driving inside is Land, and Land is going to get fouled. And that's going to be out of bounds to Goreville.
Who'd they call that one on? I couldn't see. Dever, he's got 2.
Yeah, Witten Dever with 2 personal fouls. And into the ball game will be Carter Stewart. Witten Dever's going to have to sit, so write that down. Dever sits at the 3:13 mark of the first quarter.
That's huge. He's a big cog on both ends of the floor for Spartans.
And that's a turnover as the pass came inside from the out of bounds to Compton, and he lost it out of bounds. It's a turnover on Goreville. Ball goes back over to the Spartans, and that's the second Goreville turnover. 3:12 to play here, opening quarter. Both teams still trying to fill each other out and size each other up a little bit. Here's Mayville with it out behind the arc. Mayville comes over to Rose. It's intercepted, stolen. Another turnover on Waltonville. Here's a drive all the way down. Shot is up and in.
Nice pass.
By Lincoln Turley.
Turley off the bench.
Comes off the bench and scores for Goreville. They go up 8-6. Here's Carter Stewart in the paint. Comes right side to Rose. They're trying to get the ball to Peterson, but they can't.
Yeah.
Compton's guarding him now, the freshman.
Yeah, freshman.
And that's going to be a drive by Jagger Mayville, and the foul's going to be called on Lincoln Turley, I believe.
Yeah, Turley.
So it'll be out of bounds to Waltonville on the baseline. 2:26 to play here, first quarter. Goreville has made 4 out of 5 shots in this first quarter. They're shooting a very high percentage. Here's Weston Rose with it. Goes down to Peterson. Peterson wants to make a move, puts up a shot. It's short. Rebound, Riley Stewart. They stripped him. He got it back and put it in. Riley Stewart, the baseline beast, stayed with it and got it to go. And we're all tied at 8 apiece. 2-minute warning here in the first quarter. Here's Lincoln Turley with it for Goreville. Comes out to Zach Green. Green.
Got a double foul.
Yep.
I've not seen one of them all year. We got a double foul on Carter Stewart and Nick King.
Yep, that will be a double foul. And
that's 2 fouls on Nick King.
Yep. Coach Tripp does not like that. Nick King is checking in the ball game. Is going to be Dylan Tripp. He's going to replace Zach Green.
Yeah, Nick King's going to stay out there. No, he's coming out now.
Yeah, now King's going to come out. They're going to put Church in for him.
So that's point of interruption. They just take the ball out of bounds closest to near where that double foul.
So 2 fouls on King of Goreville, 2 fouls on Dever of Waltonville. 2 of the starters are on the bench, 1 for each team. Here's Garrett Church with it in the corner for Goreville. Gets it to Compton, almost a steal. Compton goes up against Carter Stewart, can't shoot. Now gets it instead to Dylan Tripp. Drives baseline, goes up for the shot, missed it. Rebound, Gage Peterson. And the Spartans have it with a chance to take the lead here with 1:35 to play in the opening quarter. Carter Stewart running the point now as Whitten Dever is on the bench with 2 fouls. Here's Weston Rose. He was wide open for a 3. They dared him to shoot it, but he didn't pull the trigger.
That would have been an NBA 3.
He was out there.
Yeah.
Trying to get the ball into
Another
Peterson.
turnover.
And a good steal. Good defense again by Goreville. And that's the third Waltonville
Stewart's going to
turnover.
pick up a foul. Yep, there it is.
Carter Stewart is guarding Braden Compton real closely at the half line, and they call Carter Stewart for the foul.
That's his second.
So the fouls are mounting here for the Waltonville Spartans.
Yeah, both these teams will get after you on defense.
And that is 5 team fouls, so Goreville is shooting the rest of the quarter. And going to the line will be Braden Compton.
Proof of that is that ball game they played at Cesar Valier Holiday Tournament, 40-39 final.
Right.
Both teams averaging way more points than that.
Sure, no question. So at the line will be the freshman, Braden Compton. He is 6'1", and he misses the free throw. Second one is coming for Compton. And that one rolls out. Good box out that time by the Spartans. That ball actually hit the floor after the free throw. They boxed out so well. Waltonville gets the ball, and they'll bring it up now. Carter Stewart again running the point. He brings it up. In the corner, it's Mayville. Peterson's out on the high post right now. Let's see if they can get him involved. Here's Mayville with it. Mayville penetrates, puts up a shot from the elbow. He missed it. And rebound by Goreville as, again, Waltonville cannot score and can't get more than one shot. Compton bounce passes it underneath. Shot is up and in by Dylan Tripp. And then after the basket, we got a Waltonville player down on the ground.
Yeah.
I think he might have got the wind knocked out of him. Yeah, it's Weston Rose. He's going to go to the bench. I think Weston might have got hit where you don't want to get hit.
Yeah, I believe so.
So checking in the ball game for him will be Brendan Klingler, the 5'11 senior. They got to clean up a little perspiration on the floor, too.
Got a press going on now by Goreville.
Yeah, 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Goreville is showing a press. Carter Stewart trying to break that press. Here comes a trap. He gets it across. Gets it down to Peterson. He's going to dunk it. Nope, he lays it in instead. Counts just the same, and we're tied at 10. I thought he was going to dunk it.
Yeah, it looked like he was.
Peterson's first bucket of the game. And we're all tied at 10 apiece. 12 seconds left. Here's a drive by King, and he's going to be fouled
by Klingler.
By Klingler or Peterson. Let's see. They're going to call it on Klingler, yes. And actually, that was Lawson Land, not King, going to the line. I saw the 4, and I thought it was 24, but it's actually just 4. Because obviously Nick King is on the bench with 2 fouls.
Yeah,
as is Whitten
Dever.
Free throw is good by Lawson Land. And that makes it 11-10. Blackcats with 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. And a wild and woolly one here at Trico High School in Campbell Hill. Second free throw is also good. Spartans try to get it in. Almost a 5-second count and almost a steal. And it's off the Spartans. It's a turnover. Waltonville turnover. They had trouble getting it in, and when they did get it in, it went off one of their hands and out of bounds.
Man.
Good defense by Goreville that time, and now the Blackcats will have it in their front court with 9 seconds left.
They could be up by 5 after this is all over with.
They could be. Here is the inbound as it comes to Zach Green. He'll put up a long 3. It went wide left, and on the rebound, jump ball is going to be called.
I think that'll be Goreville's ball.
And possession arrow is going to leave it with Goreville. You're right. And so they will have it out of bounds underneath their own basket. Green missed on the shot from way, way downtown.
2.1 seconds. Let's see what they do here.
I think Green thought there wasn't that much time on there.
as there really was, because they got 2.1 on there now.
Oh, how did he get so open?
Out of bounds play, and they score on an easy layup. That was way too easy for Goreville. And after 1 quarter of play, it's Goreville 14 and Waltonville 10. We'll be back with second quarter action in 30 seconds.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Back here live at Campbell Hill, Trico High School. Ron, your thoughts on that first quarter of play as Goreville leads at 14-10?
Well, Randy, we talked about all the players that Triple playing this ballgame. He's already got 6 people that scored points in this game. Waltonville's already got 5 people that scored points in this game. Be interesting to see if Nick King is out there. He is to start the second quarter, and Dever is as well. So
shooting-wise, Goreville made 6 out of 9 shots in the first quarter. Waltonville made 4 out of 7. Turnovers, though, that's been a problem. Waltonville had 4 turnovers in that first quarter. Goreville had 2. Second quarter is underway as Waltonville has the basketball. Dever is back out on the court playing with those 2 fouls.
Yep, as is King for Goreville.
Peterson gets it to Dever. Now out to Mayville. Mayville to Rose. Back to Dever. Right side, they go to Stewart, down to Mayville. Mayville puts up the turnaround. It's no good, and there's Goreville with a rebound.
Yeah, don't want to foul down there, that far from the basket.
Again, Goreville's doing a good job of limiting Waltonville to 1 shot. Here's the Blackcats in the front court. Garrett Church for 3. That's wide right. Rebound, Witten Dever for Waltonville.
I would have given them a 7-point lead.
Yeah, I would have. Riley Stewart tried the wraparound pass under the basket, but it's knocked out of bounds by Goreville. It'll be Waltonville ball out of bounds on the baseline. Second quarter action here. You see the scoreboard and the clock, and that is set up correctly. The home team is Waltonville, and the visitors are Goreville as they lead it. Here's a shot by Peterson. A 15-footer is good. Nice inbound pass to Peterson, and he scores on the inbound.
It's a lost start, that 15-foot jump shot.
Yeah, just a little mid-range jumper there. Cuts the lead back to 2, 14-12. Here's an open 3 from the corner. That's Dylan Tripp. Dylan Tripp comes off the bench and hits the 3 ball for Goreville.
2 freshmen already scored points for Goreville.
We mentioned that they set a new school record this year for most 3-pointers made in a season. They can all shoot it.
He made that with Peterson making a run at him.
Yeah. It's not just one of them that can shoot it. They've got several of them who can light it up. Here's Peterson getting over the right side to Dever. Mayville thinks about a 3-pointer. Peterson will put up a 3-pointer, and it's short.
Well, they do a good job boxing out, man. Goreville does.
That's fundamental basketball. Long 3 on the other end is no good by Goreville. And on the rebound, the ball goes out of bounds. Who are they going to say touched it?
Might call it a jump ball if they don't know.
The officials are conferring, trying to determine whose ball it is.
Yeah, it's alternating possession.
And it'll be Waltonville basketball, and Coach Tripp does not like that. So it'll be Spartans basketball as Witten Dever will bring it up. Spartans need points. They're down by 5.
Yeah, they need to score here.
Here's Dever with it. Dever looks to drive. He does. Has the ball stripped. He caught it and then throws it. Tries to throw it back in. It goes out of bounds. It hit the back of the backboard.
It was tipped, I believe.
And the officials are talking about whether or not this ball was tipped.
Yeah, it'll be Waltonville's ball.
And it was tipped, and so it'll be Spartans' ball.
Yeah.
Dever was trying to save it from going out of bounds. The ball hit the back of the backboard, but the ball was tipped, so it's Spartans' ball. Weston Rose has it in the corner, out to Riley Stewart. Now they'll circle around to Dever, who has it at the volleyball line. Dever gives it to Riley Stewart on the right wing. They're trying to post up Peterson, can't get it to him. He's guarded by Church. Now here's a drive by Dever. He goes up strong, scores, and count the bucket. Dever is fouled and scores the bucket for Waltonville, which cuts the lead back to 3.
Fouls on Land.
That was a great move along the baseline that time by Witten Dever. And the foul on Land will be what? His first? Yes, his first foul. And the free throw is good on the and one for Witten Dever. That cuts it back to a 2-point game. 17-15. Blackcats with the basketball. Here's Nick King with it. King is guarded out there by Riley Stewart. King looked like he was pushing off. Now he backs off, and he'll give the ball over on the right side now to Dylan Tripp. Tripp is guarded by Peterson. Comes to the left wing to King again. King tries to go around a screen. Tries to go baseline. There's a double team. Now inside the paint. Shot is put up by Zach Green. It's good. A little 12-foot jumper there by Zach Green.
He's a good shooter.
Comes off the dribble, went to his right, shot that ball off the dribble and sank it.
Shot it over the outstretched arms of Gage Peterson.
Yes, he did. That puts Goreville back up by 4. Here's
nice move by Mayville.
Jagger Mayville with a spin move in the lane. He caught the ball at about the free throw line extended, did a spin move down the lane and scored off the glass.
Yeah.
And Waltonville cuts it back to a 2-point game. Great move there by Jagger Mayville. And now here's Goreville back in the front court with Lawson Land. Land gets it out to King. King on the right side now. Over to Land again. Down on the baseline, a shot up over Peterson. They're going to call a foul on Peterson as Green tried to put it up.
Yeah.
It looked like Peterson cleanly blocked it, but they call him for the foul.
First foul on Gage Peterson.
And that'll send Zach Green to the line for Goreville. Waltonville fans did not like that call at all. It appeared that Gage was straight up and blocked it, but he is whistled for the personal. Green at the line, and the free throw's good.
Yeah, you don't expect a shooter as good as Zach Green to miss very many free throws.
No, you don't. As a team, Goreville is now 3 out of 5 from the line tonight.
I may have jinxed him, but we'll see what he does there.
Next free throw by Green is good.
8 points already for Zach Green.
Yeah, he's a player. 4:13 to go in the first half. Spartans down by 4. Here's a pass over to Peterson. Down to Jagger Mayville. He turns, puts it up and in.
Nice.
I think that's open all night.
Nice.
They get Mayville that ball in the paint because they're spending so much attention to Peterson. I think if they go to Mayville, they can exploit that all night.
Nice pass there from Peterson to Mayville.
Yeah, Peterson was on the wing that time. He found his running mate in the lane, and Jagger took it and spun and put it right up and in with a baby hook. Back to a 2-point game. Goreville has the ball in their front court. 3:37 to play in the half. Into the high post, stolen away by Peterson. Peterson just reached in there and punched it out and took it away from him.
He did. Tommy King didn't know he was standing back there.
And that is 3 turnovers on Goreville. Here's Witten Dever trying to drive. Comes out to Mayville, thinks about a 3. Now they go down to Peterson on the block. He's double teamed. Leans in, goes up, scores anyway. Had 2 guys on him, and it didn't matter as Gage Peterson scored anyway. And the Waltonville fans love it because he was also fouled, and he'll go to the line, and he has a chance to give Waltonville the lead.
On Braden Compton, wasn't it?
What a move there by Gage Peterson. Along that baseline. They double-teamed him. But he took it up and scored off the glass anyway. Gage at the line for the and one. And the free throw is good, and Waltonville has the lead at 22-21.
Is that their first lead?
I think it is.
Now the Waltonville fans get it going.
They are standing out there. Inside the paint, that's knocked away. Now picked back up by Lawson Land as Blackcats save it. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Inside the lane, it's Nick King going up against his buddy Peterson, and he traveled. Peterson played good defense on him, and Nick traveled with it.
Yeah.
And that's the fourth turnover on Goreville. So the turnovers are equal at 4 apiece here in the first half. And it'll be Waltonville ball length of the floor. Nobody has used a timeout as of yet.
Yeah, can you believe that?
They're all saving them.
They got faith in their team out there, though.
Here's a drive baseline by Jagger Mayville. He
Got
missed
his own
it.
rebound.
He followed it, went back up. Mayville missed the first one, went back up with it, and scored on the follow, and Waltonville goes up by 3.
6-point quarter for Jagger Mayville.
And Waltonville has went to a zone. Waltonville has went to a zone defense, and let's see how Goreville tries to solve it. Again, they're a good three-point shooting team, and that's usually how you beat a zone, is to shoot your way out of it. But so far, that zone has been extended. They've not been able to get a look, haven't been able to get a shot. Here's one by Church. That's good. Well, that's it. Church with a long 3, and I mean he was deep that time.
First points for Church.
The zone was out there pretty far, and Church was out there even farther as he made the long 3 to tie the game at 24.
That was a Steph Curry 3.
Man, oh man. Waltonville basketball, minute 41 left in the half. Here's Riley Stewart at the volleyball line. Inside Peterson, knocked away, stolen. Stolen by Goreville as they came from behind and slapped it away.
Yeah, they got there just in time because Peterson was going to score.
Compton feeds it to Nick King, and he scores.
That's the first point for Nick King. That lead is gone, 24-21. A quick 5-0 run by the Blackcats.
Absolutely, 26-24. It's a 2-point Goreville lead with minute 12 left in the half.
They scored 5 points in a hurry.
They sure did. Spartans look for 4 points again. Here's Riley Stewart, top of the key. Goes to Mayville to the left of the circle. Now to the top to Rose again. Right side to Dever. Now to Peterson again. Now they get it back out to the volleyball line to Witten Dever. He looks to drive. Hesitation dribble. Elevates. 15-footer. Missed it. Rebound Jagger Mayville. Back up short. Stays with it. Third time. Got it. Third time's a charm for the Waltonville Spartans. They missed 2. But then Mayville got it to go on the third attempt.
8-point quarter for Mayville.
And we're tied at 26. Are we having fun yet?
Have you ever seen an entire first half with no timeouts called?
That's amazing, isn't it?
Especially in a game like this.
Both coaches are...
Got a lot of faith in their players out there.
Yeah,
I like
both
it.
coaches are holding on to it, and it looks like Goreville's going to run it down to the final shot of the quarter here. 10 seconds left here in the first half. Dribbling the ball out on the center circle is Nick King. King goes to the left wing to Dylan Tripp, and he threw it out of bounds. The pass just sailed. Yeah, it sailed out of bounds. So it'll be Waltonville ball.
You got to throw that ball down there to Peterson or Mayville.
2.5 seconds left. Let's see if they can get a shot off here. They're going to inbound it in front of the Waltonville bench. They get it in to Witten Dever. He'll heave a long one.
Oh!
And it almost hit iron, but not quite. And we've come to the end of the first half, and guess what? We haven't settled anything yet. We're still tied. Instead of 0-0, it's now 26-26 at the half here at Trico High School. We'll be back with more, including the halftime stats, in just a moment.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Welcome back here to Trico High School in Campbell Hill. Standing room only, and boy, what a basketball game they are seeing. We're all tied up at halftime, 26-26. This game's pretty much what we thought it was going to be, just a knockdown, drag-out battle. Both teams do have one player that did get in a little bit of foul trouble there, as Nick King picked up a couple fouls for Goreville, and also you had Whit Endeavor pick up 2 fouls for Waltonville, but they both played in the second quarter and did not pick up their third foul, so that's good news for both of them. We've seen a little bit of everything. The lead has changed hands a couple different times. We've seen 3-point shots. We've seen stickbacks. We've seen turnovers. We've seen steals. We've seen free throws. Seen a little bit of everything, Ron.
Yeah, Rennie, it's unique, not having timeouts in a game of this magnitude.
Right.
But I think that's just coaches saying, hey, there's nothing going on out there that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, we're in the
that
flow.
We don't know how to handle.
We're in the flow. Let's just stay with it. Yeah, we're in the flow. Goreville led it after the first quarter, 14-10. But Waltonville outscored them in that second quarter, Ron, and actually they put more shots up in that second quarter too to take this to tie this game back up.
Yeah, Waltonville won the second quarter 16-12, and like you said, we've not settled anything. We're knotted at 26, so maybe this game will be in the 40s.
You never know.
Again, we talk about Goreville's versatility. They had 8 players scoring that first half. 8 players, and they were led in scoring by Zach Green, who's got 8 points. Nick King has 2. Garrett Church has 3. Lawson Land has 2. Tommy King with 2. Lincoln Turley with 2. Dylan Tripp, freshman, off the bench with 5. Braden Compton, freshman, off the bench with 2. Total of 26. Blackcats committed 6 personal fouls. They were 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. For the Waltonville Spartans, they had 5 players break the scoring column. Led in scoring by Jagger Mayville with 9 points. Had an 8-point second quarter. 7 points for Gage Peterson, 5 points for Whit Endeavor, 2 points for Riley Stewart, and 3 points for Weston Rose, total 26. Waltonville Spartans committed 7 personal fouls in that first half, and they were 3 out of 4 from the free throw line.
All right. Shooting-wise, Waltonville was 11 out of 19 in that first half from the field. Goreville was 10 out of 15 in the first half from the field. So both teams shooting very well.
And yet it's a low-scoring game.
But, it's a low-scoring game, yeah. We have a score for you from Waterloo, the 3A sectional championship, Centralia and East St. Louis. At halftime, it's the Orphans 28, the Flyers 26.
Wow, great game.
Yeah.
That's almost what we got here. 28-26. We got 26-26.
Almost what we got here. That's right. So, quite a battle going on. We'll take another short break and be back with second half action in just a moment here on AreaSports.net.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV.
Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the birria tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
And a big shout out to everybody at JJ Sports Bar and Grill, located there on the west side of Mount Vernon. Don't forget they got half-price appetizers tonight and every night from 8 o'clock until close at JJ Sports Bar and Grill on the west side of Mount Vernon. Again, we mentioned Centralia leads East St. Louis 28-26 at the half. How about this score? Benton leads Carterville at the half 31-10 in the 2A sectional at Nashville. That's unbelievable. Benton had upset Nashville, and now it looks like they're going to take down Carterville. That's just crazy, isn't it?
That puts him lead 8.
Peoria Richwoods beat Edwardsville. That's a final in a 4A sectional tonight. They played that game earlier. It was 59-58. Richwoods beats Edwardsville. Kankakee is behind the 8 ball against Morton right now. Kankakee, one of the top-ranked teams in the state in 3A. They're down 16-14 to Morton. Anybody else got any scores? You can send them to us if you got our text account, or you want to send them to Facebook Messenger. Yeah, you can send us scores. We'd love to have some of the other action.
Lawrenceville Altamont score.
Yeah, let us know what else is. We'd like to get a Lawrenceville score if we can. Yeah, for sure. All right. Again, this is an audio-only broadcast tonight as per IHSA regulations. Again, you cannot do free video during postseason games. All right, that's the rule. And we do have the opportunity to do pay-per-view video through the NFHS network, but by and large, a ton of you have said, nope, we don't want that. We would rather have something free, and so this is what we got for you. It's free broadcast to keep up with the game, both with the live clock, the live scoreboard here at Trico High School, and, of course, the live play-by-play description. What do you look forward to the second half, Ron? What do both teams got to do here?
More of the same, Randy. I mean, if you're a coach, I don't know what you tell your team, because these two teams are really familiar with each other, you know. You just got to do what you do and do it a little bit better than them.
Yeah.
You know, I heard an interview with Coach Todd Tripp after their win over Spartans, and somebody asked him, what are you going to do? What do you need to do with Waltonville? Friday night, he said, same thing as last time we played, and score one more point than they do.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Both teams will change ends here to start the second half. I'd say one thing Todd Tripp probably wasn't happy with is the fact his team had 6 turnovers in that first half. He probably would like to reduce those down here in the second half. Goreville will have the ball first to start the second half. Again, we're all tied up at 26-26. The winner moves on to the Elite 8 in Jacksonville on Monday night. The loser goes home and ends their season. Waltonville starts the second half in a zone, and here's a long 3 from the corner, and it won't go by Goreville, and Waltonville has a rebound. They're going to race to the other end with it. And taking it down was Weston, or Whittendever is knocked out of bounds.
Took that ball coast to coast. But
knocked out of bounds. It'll be Spartans' ball on the baseline as Weston Rose will trigger it in. Still looking. Now he gets it into Peterson. Peterson getting knocked around inside there. Shot on the corner, or a pass on the corner to Riley Stewart. Now to Peterson on the wing. Out to the top to Whittendever. Peterson has it right of the circle. Can't shoot. Here's a shot by Dever. That's off the mark, no good. And on the rebound, we got a whistle and a foul on Waltonville.
Yep. On the back, Weston Rose.
Yep.
His first personal.
First foul on Rose, so it'll be first team foul, and it'll be Goreville basketball going back the other way. Both teams missed their first shot of the second half. Bringing it across the timeline will be Nick King. King getting it to Zach Green. Again, that Spartan zone has maybe got him a little bit perplexed. They go down underneath to Tommy King. King pump fakes and goes up and puts it in, and then he gets fouled by Peterson. Good pump fake that time by Tommy King. He got Peterson up in the air. And Gage fouled him, and Tommy will go to the line for the and one. And
2 fouls on Peterson.
Have to watch that. So that's 2 on Dever and 2 on Peterson. We're in the third quarter, 6:44 to play. Free throw by King is no good off the back iron. And Gage Peterson gets the rebound, and Waltonville will bring it up. Dever into the front court. Out to Peterson. Now back to the volleyball line to Dever. Dever to Rose. They're leaving Rose wide open. They're daring him to shoot the ball. Here's Peterson on the wing. Now to Mayville, now to Dever again. Looking inside, trying to get it to Riley Stewart if they can. Now here's a pass down to Peterson. He works along the baseline. Double team. Comes back out. Here's Mayville. Mayville loses the handle. Goes back up. Scores.
Nice.
Mayville spun back to his left and scored with a left hand and ties the game at 28 apiece.
So
nice move.
First double-figure scorer, Jagger Mayville with 11.
Yeah, he's come to play tonight. Waltonville stays in that zone. Goreville trying to do something with it. Out to Lawson Land at the volleyball line. It's a 1-3-1 zone, and they've got Jagger Mayville on the point of that zone, and you know how long his arms are.
Yeah.
Down underneath, it's stolen away by Dever. Gets it ahead to Mayville. Mayville may go in and dunk this one. He's fouled. He is fouled by Lawson Land. Shot does not go in, and Mayville will have 2 free throws. He was thinking about dunking that, but
2 fouls on Land.
He got fouled before the shot. So, foul on Land will be the first team foul for Goreville. And Mayville will be at the line for Waltonville. Free throw's good. Spartans lead it by 1, 29-28. Second free throw coming up here for Jagger Mayville. Got that one as well.
13 points for Jagger Mayville.
2-point Waltonville lead. Again, the winner goes to Jacksonville Monday night to take on the winner of Jacksonville Routt or Brown County. Those two are playing right now. Don't have a score on that one yet. We were looking for it, but don't have one yet. Jacksonville Routt will be favored, but of course, here in March, that doesn't matter. Timeout is called by Coach Todd Tripp.
Yeah, it'll be a home game for them for sure.
Yeah, it's his first timeout of the night. Is there a little concern with that zone that Waltonville's playing? Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well and be right back.
High-quality dog training is hard to find, but now there's Jaggers Dog Training Center, located right behind Jaggers Doggy Daycare. At Jaggers Dog Training Center, professional trainer Alyssa can help you with all sorts of dog behavior problems with your pet, whether it be pulling on the leash, raiding the countertops in your kitchen or table, constant barking, not coming when called, or simply trying to get your pet to just stay in one place and wait while you take care of other things around the house. Call and schedule a consultation today at Jaggers Dog Training Center. Just call 316-7021.
Back here live at Trico High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. We are courtside here for the 1A sectional championship, as it is Goreville basketball.
It's standing room only here, Randy. They're standing up all the way around.
And we've had to stand quite a bit, too. Here's a long three that's in and out, no good by Zach Green, but the follow is up and in by Garrett Church.
Yeah, somebody forgot to box out Church.
And that ties the game back at 30 apiece. Waltonville back in the front court. Over on the left wing, now it's Peterson at the top. Right side to Riley Stewart. Top of the key to Dever. Now Mayville on the left wing. Mayville to the top to Peterson. Peterson wants to drive, can't. Comes back to Riley Stewart, right of the circle. Now down in the corner to Rose. Nothing there. They'll reset it out front to Whitten Dever. Start the offense again. Now they go left side to Mayville. He'll put up a 3-ball. It's short. Rebound.
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me? Rebound by Riley Stewart, and somehow he slings that ball up and it goes in.
With a horse shot. Can't leave Church open.
And on the other
Three-pointer.
end, you hear the roar of the crowd. Garrett Church, one of their three-point snipers, and he hits the 3-ball. And again, it's 33-32 Goreville. Again, this Blackcat team can shoot the 3. They hit 9 threes against Waltonville last time, as that's a foul inside as the pass went inside to Riley Stewart, and he gets chopped on the arm.
I think that's 3 fouls on Nick King.
Let's see. Yep. And that's going to send Riley Stewart to the line. Stewart shooting a pair, and he misses the first one. And Nick King is going to leave the game with 3 personal fouls for Goreville, and checking in will be Braden Compton, the freshman. Stewart with another free throw. Got that one. So he got 1 of 2. We're all tied at 33-33. We just can't seem to get much separation here, can we?
That's what we expected.
Yeah. It's a heavyweight battle here, that's for sure. Garrett Church playing catch out front with Lawson Lamb. Again, Spartans picking them up in that zone. Now they're going back to man-to-man. Now they've went back to man-to-man on this trip. Here's a shot from the corner. No good by Green. Rebound by the Spartans that time. They had a good look at a 3, but it didn't fall that time. And Spartans get the rebound. Chance to go back in front. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Here's Mayville with it. Mayville's guarded by Tommy King. Hands it off to Peterson. Peterson picked up by Church. Here's Dever. Peterson pump fakes, now drives inside, dishes it to Mayville. Mayville goes up and scores. Jagger, Mayville.
Mayville's having a game.
He is having a game. Again, they're spending so much attention on Gage Peterson, and rightfully so. He's been the leading scorer most of the season for the Spartans, but Mayville has come to play tonight.
Yeah, 15 for Jagger.
35-33 Spartans. 2:22 left here in the third quarter. Goreville led after the first quarter by 4. We were tied at the half. Here's a long 3, and that's good.
Boy, he can shoot it.
Zach Green.
He's a double-figure scorer with 11.
He doesn't need much of an opening.
No, those are way behind the three-point line.
Yeah, he was deep that time. You just got to tip your hat to him. He's just a heck of a shooter. And it's a 1-point lead by Goreville. Here's Peterson handing it off to Dever. Now back to Peterson. They're playing out there on the perimeter above the circle. Running a little weave action. Mayville hands it off to Peterson. Gage, step back 3, short. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Goreville ball. He stepped back when he shot that and just didn't have enough oomph on it that time. Minute 31 to play here in the third quarter. It's Goreville ball length of the floor. Again, this is a free broadcast tonight. This is what we're allowed to do by the IHSA. The only way that you can do a free one. Can't show video when it's free. So those of you wondering, where's the video? Hey, there is no video. Can't do that when it's free broadcast, all right? So we got the next best thing with a clock, scoreboard, and our play-by-play for you. Here is Zach Green in the front court for Goreville.
Goreville playing without their leading scorer, Nick King.
Yeah, he's on the bench with 3 fouls. As
so
Waltonville's
running some clock to shorten the game.
Yeah, Waltonville's going to stay in the man-to-man here, and Goreville is content to run this baby down to 1 shot, I think. But there's a foul on Dever.
He's got 3.
As Dever just bailed him out. That was kind of a silly foul on Whitten Dever that time. He just reached in. It was pretty obvious.
I think he was beaten on the dribble.
But he had help defense back there. He could have helped him. He'll have to sit down with the 3 fouls, and checking in will be Carter Stewart to replace him.
Carter Stewart has 2 personal fouls.
Right. So
I'm sure Nick King will start the 4th quarter for Goreville.
I'm sure he will too. Here's Dylan Tripp with the basketball, guarded by Jagger Mayville. He's all over him out there by the center circle. 41 seconds left. Now they get the ball to Green, who's guarded by Rose. Green standing on the volleyball line. Still standing there. Now he starts to dribble as Rose picks him up as they're winding the clock down for the final shot of this 3rd quarter. Waltonville fans here's a drive by Lawson Land. It's blocked, but a foul is going to be called on the Spartans. And I think that's going to be on Riley Stewart. So the foul on Stewart with 9 seconds left is going to send Lawson Land to the line for Goreville.
That's Stewart's first personal foul.
Free throw by Land is in and out, no good. I've got Goreville 4 out of 8 from the line for the game. I'm not sure if that's what you got or not, right? I might have missed one or two. Another one coming for Land. He got that one. (37-35). Goreville leads it by 2 with 9 seconds left as Waltonville will take it length of the floor here.
I'll add them free throws up when I get a chance. There's just too much going on here.
Whitten Devers back in. He's going to bring it up. Behind the back dribble.
He lost it out of bounds.
Lost it out of bounds. He sure did.
That's plenty of time. 3.8 seconds. They're going to get into the half line.
5th turnover of the game for Waltonville. Devers going to sit. Carter Stewart's going to come back in. Klingler's also going to come in for Waltonville. 3.8 seconds left. Yeah, plenty of time for Goreville to get a shot
Hang
off
on,
here.
Waltonville's got 6 players out there.
Yeah, Peterson's going to come sit, give him a little extra rest. They still got Mayville, and there's a rim protector. Here comes the pass inside to Compton. Compton is going to get to Land. Land's going to launch a long 3. It won't go. Hit the backboard, but that's it. So after 3 quarters of play, our score is Goreville 37 and Waltonville 35. And we'll be back with the exciting 4th quarter in just a moment on AreaSports.net. Don't go away. Back live here at Trico High School in Campbell Hill. This has been a wild one, Ron. It's everything that we wanted from a basketball game.
Yeah, I don't know. Neither team, Randy's had more than, a 4 or 5 point lead?
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
can't get much separation, more separation than 4 points here.
I know early Goreville was up 17-12, had a 3-pointer in the air. That would have made it an 8-point game, but they didn't get it. And Waltonville scored next, and it's been this like teams are trading 2-point leads.
Yeah.
There we go, 8 minutes. We're going to decide it.
East St. Louis went on a run in the 3rd quarter, and after 3, the Flyers lead Centralia 48-34. That's a 14-point lead for Eastside.
Wow. That must have been a monster run.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go, 4th quarter action. Waltonville with the basketball, trailing it by 2. Who's going to move on to the Elite 8? Who's going to go home? Top of the key 3 is no good by Dever, but the rebound by Mayville, and he is fouled, and Jagger's going to go to the line.
I think that's on Dylan Tripp.
What a huge rebound by Jagger Mayville.
First foul on Dylan Tripp.
Jagger Mayville at the line can tie this game if he can make both free throws for Waltonville. And he makes the first one.
Might be the best game I've seen Jagger Mayville play.
Certainly ranks up there in the top 2, I think.
And this is the biggest game that Waltonville's played since 1991.
Right. They have a chance to do something that's never been done in school history, and that's make it to the Elite Eight. Second free throw is also good by Mayville. Goreville brings it up. We're all tied at 37-37. Drama unfolding here at Trico High School. Lawson Land with the basketball.
Nick King and Winton Dever both out there for their team with 3 personal fouls.
Yes, they are. And Dever is guarding Land right now. They go right side to King. King is guarded by Riley Stewart. He gets around him, takes it in the lane, puts up the short jumper, missed it. There's a rebound, Winton Dever. Big miss that time by King, and a big rebound for Waltonville. Spartans can take the lead here. And that's intercepted.
Threw it away.
Intercepted by Lawson Land. Turnover on Waltonville is number 6.
Mayville trying to get that ball to Peterson.
He was open down there, but they
Great
couldn't get it
pass.
to him. And that's blocked. That is blocked by Jagger Mayville. King went up like he was going to dunk it, and Jagger Mayville came up and swatted it away.
He called a foul on Mayville.
Well, that was a sure basket because he was up in the air going to dunk it, and they high-five each other. They're competitors, and they high-five each other. I'm telling you what, that was an athletic play by Jagger Mayville. Holy cow.
Yeah, both those guys, I mean, Nick King's only 6'1", but he can flush it.
Yeah, and he got up in the air, and he misses the free throw. So Waltonville's going to come out on the better end of this, even with the foul, because that was a sure bucket for King. And he sure looked like he was going to dunk it as he was in the air. And
he's been bothered by foul trouble this game. He's been held to 2 points.
Yeah. Free throw is good on the second one.
Full court pressure here by
1 point Goreville lead.
Goreville.
Waltonville brings it up. Who's going to make the big play? Here's a steal by Goreville. A throws ahead, and that's blocked out of bounds by Peterson. Zach Green had a layup, and Peterson came from behind and blocked it out of bounds. And on the other end, we got somebody that's down.
Uh-oh.
And who is that down?
Nick King.
That's Nick King, and he is limping. He's pretty gimpy. Pretty gimpy as he's going to come off the floor. He is coming off the floor on his own power. That's good.
He says
news.
he's okay. He says he's okay.
He tells the coach, he said, I'm staying out here. I'm a tough guy. He is limping, though. But, hey, it's a sectional championship. He's not coming off the floor now. Lawson Land will trigger it in for Goreville. That ball was slapped out of bounds as Green comes out to trip for 3. That's no good. But the rebound comes all the way out.
Yeah, almost to the half line.
Yeah, comes out all the way to Church. Now they'll reset the offense, and that's a foul on Weston Rose.
2 fouls on Weston Rose.
And that's going to be 2 team fouls on Waltonville here in the fourth quarter. We got to watch the team fouls here because in a close game like this, you may be in a situation where one team or the other might have to foul down the stretch. 1 team foul on Goreville, 2 on Waltonville. Here's a pass inside the high post to Church. Back out to the top to Land. Land is guarded by Dever. Crossover dribble, gets it in the corner to Church. His 3 ball's on the way, and it's good.
Unbelievable.
Garrett Church.
Shot that over the outstretched arms of Gage Peterson. That might be
that was a big shot.
That's a huge shot.
Goreville up by 4, and they're starting to get some distance between them. Big possession here by Waltonville. They need points. Here's Mayville in the lane. His shot is short. Ball's loose.
Foul on Mayville.
Foul on Jagger as he went for the ball.
Three fouls on Mayville.
Yeah, Mayville missed the shot short. He chased after it, but then he picked up the foul. And timeout is going to be called by Waltonville, and you can hear the Goreville fans. We're sitting on the side in the media booth here where Goreville fans are, and you can tell how loud they are. 5:39 to go in the ball game. 4-point Goreville lead, and it will be Goreville ball when we come back. Stay with us.
If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322.
Welcome back here to Trico High School at Campbell Hill. Randy Olson along with Ron Stander. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here this evening. We got a crazy one going on. Pretty much what we thought going down to the wire. Got a score from the Centralia East St. Louis game. 6 minutes to go in the game over at Waterloo, and it's East St. Louis 55, Centralia 39. Those of you who want to know about that one. All right, Goreville basketball leading it by 4.
I think if Goreville scores here a 2 or 3 pointer, that's their biggest lead of the game.
I think you're right. Nick King has it on the right wing. Gives it out to the top to Zach Green. Goreville might take their time here a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they got the lead.
They got good ball handlers out there and good shooters, so they're going to force Waltonville to come get them.
Yeah.
Waltonville does have 3 team fouls on them. Here's Zach Green, looks to penetrate, then he dribbles it all the way back out, and they're just kind of toying with him right now. They're looking to shorten this game. We're down to 5 minutes to play. They did this quite a bit against Sparta, too, as they had some really, really long possessions.
Yeah, you can do this when you got the lead.
Well, you can do it this year, but you won't be able to do it next year because we'll have a 35-second shot clock. Here's a drive by Nick King, and he's fouled by Jagger Mayville. King took it inside.
Called it on Peterson.
Did they call him Peterson?
That's 4 fouls on Peterson.
Oh, boy. Gage does not foul out. In fact, I've never seen him foul out in his high school career. He is a senior this year. As Nick Hill is at, not Nick Hill, I'm sorry, Nick King is at the line. He misses the free throw. Goreville has not shot free throws very well tonight.
No, they haven't.
You're going to see that stat at the end of the game, but they still lead it by 4. Missed them both, and Peterson got the rebound. That's 2 misses.
That's 2 huge misses. They could have been up by 6.
Yeah. And now let's see if the Spartans can capitalize. Peterson with the basketball, gets it to Mayville. Mayville to Dever. Spartans need a quality shot. You don't want to just throw up a shot. You want a quality shot here because you're down by 4.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time. But
running a little weave action out there. Peterson takes it in the paint and misses the shot.
He might have just fouled out of the game.
Did they call him on the charge? Yes, they did. They called him on the foul, and I think that's 4 on him, isn't it?
4.
4, yeah. That's 4 personal fouls on Peterson, not 5. Yeah, that's 4. And Mayville has 3. And Dever has 3. Here's a drive down the lane, and Nick King scores. Wasn't much that the Spartans could do that time defensively. And it's a 6-point lead here by Goreville.
They're smelling it now.
Yes, they are. Here's Peterson on the right wing. Gets it in the corner to Dever. His 3 is good. That's a huge 3 for Witten Dever.
Yeah,
my, oh my. That cuts it back to a 3-point game. Witten Dever hit that from the deep left corner pocket that time.
Yeah, with pressure on him.
That was unbelievable. Waltonville does not want their season to end. There's a lot of time left. 3:24 to play, and that's going to be a foul on Riley Stewart. Stewart came out real aggressively right at the half line there against Nick King, and he bumped him. It was an obvious foul. And that's going to be 5 team fouls, and Goreville's going to be shooting free throws the rest of the game. They're in the bonus the rest of the game, and we got 3:20 left. Now, they haven't shot free throws very well, but they're still going to be there. And at the line right now for Goreville is going to be Nick King. He just missed 2 a moment ago. but he makes that one. 4-point lead for the Blackcats. They are 31-4. Waltonville is 30-4. Another one coming here for Nick King. Got it. (45-40). 5-point lead, 3:15 left. Goreville fans are on their feet.
They need to score here.
Spartans in the front court. And we're going to have a blocking foul. And it looks like Whitten Dever got
the worst end of that deal.
He got hit in the rib or something, and he's coming up really, really holding himself. He is in a lot of pain.
I don't know who they called the foul on.
And timeout's going to be called by Anthony Lowry. Timeout with 3:08 to play in the game. And we'll take timeout as well and be right back.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back here live at Trico High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. Goreville with a 5-point lead. 3:08 to play. Ball is going to be out of bounds. And it's going to belong to the Spartans in the front court. Waltonville really needs to score this possession, you feel like, Ron.
Yeah, I believe they do.
Otherwise, you're going to see a big delay game coming for Goreville.
And shoot free throws.
Yes. Here's a lob in to Mayville, and he's going to get fouled. And that's going to be on Dylan Tripp.
Yeah, it's third.
And that's only the third team foul on Goreville as well. So not a shooting situation yet for Waltonville. So the Spartans will try to get it in again, and again it'll be Rose trying to get it in. He's going to lob it into Dever. Dever out to Peterson. Peterson to Dever for three. That's short. Dever gets the rebound. And then going to be a charging foul on Dever. Dever got the rebound, went back up for the shot. He thought the man had went underneath him, but the official says, no, he was planted. You ran over him. It's a charging foul on Dever. And it'll be Goreville ball.
4 fouls on Dever.
So 4 fouls on Dever, 4 fouls on Peterson, 3 on Mayville. Now, because that was a charging foul, they are not shooting. It'll be Goreville ball length of the floor. But with a 5-point lead and 2:49 left, Ron, they can take their time.
Well, because if Waltonville fouls,
here.
they're going to the line.
Absolutely.
Goreville's going to the line.
Absolutely. They can just try to take care of the basketball here.
Out of bounds to Waltonville. Turnover.
Yep. Pass came to Nick King, and he slid.
He slipped.
And fell down. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's a turnover, and it'll go back to the Spartans. So there's still plenty of time. A lot of life.
That changes things right there because they were going to run a lot of clock.
Right. A lot of life left here for the Spartans, but they do need to score this possession. Here's Carter Stewart with on the left wing. Peterson over to Mayville. Inside Peterson. Double team. Goes up for the shot. Missed it. Stayed with it on second effort and scored. Good second effort that time by Peterson. And that cuts it back to a 3-point game.
Yeah, 1 possession game.
And now Goreville has it. Out front is Zach Green. As we approach 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Who's moving on to the Elite Eight in Jacksonville Monday night, and who's going home? Here's Braden Compton, the freshman.
He walked. They got it.
The freshman turns it over. He took it up against Mayville, and He took a couple extra steps when he saw the big arms of Mayville there waiting for him underneath the hoop. And he turned it over, and that's a big, big turnover because now the Spartans can creep closer or tie this game with a 3. Minute 47 left. Anything can happen. Spartan basketball. Mayville has it. Here's Dever in the corner to Mayville. Peterson's got it now. To Stewart. They're looking for Peterson inside. Can't get it to him. They come back out to Dever.
They're just looking for a breakdown in that Goreville defense.
Dever goes around a pick. Cut off on the baseline. Back out to Mayville. Mayville tries to drive. Spins in the lane. Puts up the shot. Rims out. Got his own rebound. Fresh possession here for the Spartans. And a foul is going to be called on Goreville. And that's going to be team foul number 4 on the Blackcats with 68 seconds left.
Fouls on Lawson Land, his 3rd.
Well, Mayville, after missing the shot, got the rebound to save the possession for the Spartans. They're down 3 with 68 seconds left.
So now both teams will shoot free throws on foul.
Yes, they will.
Unless it's an offensive foul.
So Carter Stewart will trigger it in. Spartans have it as Mayville has it, top of the key. Here's Dever for 3. That's no good. Rebound, Goreville. And Goreville can try to run it out.
Timeout.
And they're going to call timeout.
Yeah.
49 seconds left. Goreville with the basketball and a 3-point lead.
That would have tied it. That shot by Dever.
He had a good look at it, but it wouldn't go. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
If you're looking for a great place to eat, you need to check out Bubba's 2, located in Nason, where they have some of the best pizza around, plus some delicious sandwiches, fish, shrimp, and a whole lot more. They have Extreme Bar Bingo every Tuesday, Last Queen Standing every Thursday, and Ladies' Night on Wednesday. Don't forget their annual Cajun Fest coming up in April. You can watch a lot of our games on the big screen at Bubba's. That's Bubba's 2, located at 124 North 5th Street in Nason. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 2 and Sundays from noon till 10.
All right, back here live as Goreville has the basketball here with 49 seconds left in the front court. They just want to take care of the basketball, and the Spartans need to force a turnover here because if you foul, they're going to be shooting.
They may have to foul, though.
The question is, who do you foul? Zach Green with the basketball, guarded by Carter Stewart.
I'd foul Tommy King, but he's not out there.
And that's an offensive foul. Zach Green stuck his arm up and hit the chest of Carter Stewart. It's an offensive foul.
That's his first foul of the game. First foul of the game.
Goreville fans didn't like it, but it was right here in front of us and in front of the official. That was a good call. He did. He tried to create space with his forearm, and that gives Waltonville the ball with 32 seconds left. This changes everything. Spartans with a chance again to perhaps tie or at least get it back to within 1. Let's see what happens. Dever with it. Down to Peterson. Peterson in the paint. Leans inside, puts up the shot. Rolls off, goes up on the tip in and got it. Cuts it to 1. Peterson cuts it to a 1-point game.
Double figures for Peterson.
15 seconds left, and Peterson has cut it to a 1-point game. It's going to be Waltonville ball. Goreville ball. Goreville ball with 15 seconds left, length of the floor. They lead it by 1. Now, I guess we're going to keep it right here. If you are Waltonville, obviously you're going to try to steal the inbound here, Ron, and if you can, force a turnover.
Yeah. If
you can't steal the inbound, you're going to have to think about fouling somebody, but the question is who you're going to foul. They're going to keep it in the hands of Zach Green if they can. What has he done at the free throw line tonight, Zach Green?
Zach Green is 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Yeah. He's a good shooter, so he's a good free throw shooter. I don't think you want to foul him.
No. They're going to try to keep the ball in his hands. As a team, Goreville hasn't shot the ball that well from the free throw line tonight, but we know Green's a good shooter, and they're going to try to keep it in his hands. So I think if you're Waltonville, you want to try to deny the pass to Green here at the end to try to keep him from getting the ball at all. Try to not let him touch it. And then if somebody else touches it, you might think about fouling them.
Both teams have plenty of timeouts left if they need them.
Sure, absolutely.
But, yeah, any team fouls, that other team will be going to the free throw line.
15 seconds to play. Waltonville will have the ball, length of the floor. He can run the baseline, just like it's after a made basket. Taking it out will be Nick Green. And they get the ball in, up the court to...
They fouled Green.
They fouled Green.
But they had to.
Nick King got it in, and somehow they got it to Green, and then Green is going to go down and shoot free throws now with 11.6 seconds left. And as Ron said, he is 2 for 2 at the line. Even if he makes both of them, it's still a one-possession game. So it's not over even if he makes it. And he makes the first one.
He may be their best free throw shooter.
And Waltonville's going to try to ice him. It's 46-44. Green will have another free throw with 11 seconds left as Goreville's going to try to ice him. And we'll take a short timeout, be right back.
Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks, available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet.
All right, we are back here at Trico High School. Another free throw is coming here for Zach Green. 2-point lead for Goreville. And Green's second free throw is in and out, no good. It's a 2-point game. A three could potentially win it here for Waltonville. Here's a pass and it's stolen away by Goreville. Waltonville had the possession. They tried to throw it out to the top of the key. It was intercepted by Goreville, and then the foul is called.
That will probably do it.
Wow. 1.8 seconds left. Waltonville had an opportunity to get a shot off to potentially tie it or win it.
5 fouls on Dever.
But instead, Goreville intercepts it. And at the line will be Zach Green with 1.8 seconds left. Wow.
Yeah, you got him to miss one, which you needed, but you didn't expect him to. Now he's back at the line. He probably won't miss these.
The opportunity was there. And this free throw's good. 47-44, Goreville. And timeout is called by Waltonville. Well, if you're Anthony Lowry, you call that timeout because you're wanting him to miss the second one again like he did a moment ago when you called timeout. And if you get the rebound, if you're Waltonville, you get the rebound, you got to do something in a hurry to get a three-point shot off to potentially tie it and send it to overtime.
Yeah, it won't be Dever. He's fouled out of the game.
Right. But if Green makes the free throw, it's all academic.
Yeah,
the game is essentially over.
Yeah, if he makes his free throw.
If he misses it, If you're Waltonville, you got to crash the boards, get an outlet pass quickly, and somebody's got to heave one.
Yeah, you don't have much time to go link to the floor.
It's not going to be easy, but strange things happen in March. 47-44 with 1.8 seconds left. Zach Green at the line for a second one.
I say he probably make it.
He missed one a moment ago. Only Waltonville players are on the lane, and it's in and out. Waltonville gets the rebound. They throw it ahead. Here's a long shot by Peterson.
Oh,
It hit the rim. It hit the rim, but it didn't go in, and Goreville wins the game. Peterson had a look at it.
That was a heck of an effort right there by Waltonville. They almost tied this game.
Yes. Unbelievable.
Got him to miss the free throw again.
That was a half line shot by Peterson that almost went in.
Would have counted.
Definitely would have counted.
Got that up with 1.8 seconds.
He got it up in time. Yep, he got it up in time. But it fell off, and Goreville wins it 47-44, and Goreville has reached the Elite Eight. They will go to Jacksonville on Monday night to take on the winner of Jacksonville Routt and Brown County. They improved to 32-4 on the season, and Waltonville closes out with a record of 30-5, and it's the end of a basketball career for seniors Gage Peterson, Weston Rose, Riley Stewart, Zach Hopper, and Hunter Manning. So, boy, what a game. Ron's working on some post-game stats here. As Goreville is presented with their sectional championship plaque. As they have won it here 47-44 in a thriller. An absolute thriller here tonight at Trico. And now the Goreville student section is going to come out to celebrate.
Two 3-point wins at this sectional, Randy. 66-63 over Sparta.
Yep.
47-44 over Waltonville.
How about that? Boy, Goreville finds a way to get it done, don't they? Again, the score by quarters, Goreville led by 4 at the end of the first quarter, 14-10, which really ended up being the difference in the game, too. It was tied 26-26 at the half. 37-35 Goreville after 3 quarters, and they win it 47-44. Wow. What a basketball game. And what a season by the Waltonville Spartans. Man, oh man.
Set a record for wins.
Yep, set a record for wins. You're right. 30 wins, never been done before. And you hate it for the seniors who have played their final game.
Yeah.
They gave it their all tonight, but it just wasn't to be. They had some opportunities there down the stretch, but just couldn't connect. And credit Goreville with some good defense and getting some turnovers there down the stretch to win this one. 47-44, and then, of course, Zach Green hitting some big free throws there down the stretch as well. You need some time on the stats there, Ron?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a short break and be right back.
If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and, of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV.
Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Well, you see the final score there. Goreville wins it by a score of 47-44 over the Waltonville Spartans. Ron working on our post-game stats. Got a final from the East St. Louis Centralia game. East St. Louis does end the season for the Centralia Orphans. East St. Louis 69, Centralia 51. That is the final. And Benton has defeated Carterville 58-43. That is a final. So Benton moves on to the Elite Eight. And I don't think anybody had Benton on their bingo card to win that Nashville sectional, do you?
I don't think so.
I don't think they did either. You got some post-game stats there, Ron?
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Waltonville Spartans. 5 players made the scoring column. 2 of those were in double figures, led by Jagger Mayville with 17 points, followed by Gage Peterson with 11. 8 points for Whitten Dever, 5 points for Riley Stewart, 3 points for Weston Rose, for a total of 44. Spartans committed 20 personal fouls in this game. They were 8 out of 10 from the free throw line. For the Goreville Blackcats, they had 8 players break the scoring column. They also had 2 double-figure scores, led in scoring by Zach Green with 13 points and Garrett Church with 11. 7 points for Nick King, 3 for Lawson Land, 4 points for Tommy King, 2 for Lincoln Turley, 5 points for Dylan Tripp, 2 points for Braden Compton, total of 47. The Blackcats committed 13 personal fouls. Here's that stat we were looking for. They were only 10 out of 19 at the free throw line.
All right. A couple other finals here for you. Tolono Unity has edged T-Town by 1 point. Teotopoulos falls to Tolono Unity 59-58 after T-Town had beaten them twice this season.
Was that who Benton plays?
I think so, yes. And then also Jacksonville Rout, who was the favorite, did in fact beat Brown County tonight 49-45. So that's who Goreville will play now, is Jacksonville Rout at Jacksonville on Monday night at 7 o'clock. All right. So that's going to wrap things up here from Trico High School in Campbell Hill. A jubilant bunch of fans from Goreville as they pulled this one out over the Waltonville Spartans 47-44. Waltonville ends a spectacular season at 30-5. Goreville moves on with a record of 32-4. And Goreville will now face Jacksonville Rout in the Super Sectional at Jacksonville on Monday night. Anything you want to add?
I can't think of it now. I was just going to look at that fourth quarter and see the scoring for the fourth quarter alone was just Goreville outscored Waltonville 10-9 in that fourth quarter.
I want to say that it's been a pleasure to cover the Waltonville Spartans much of the season. We've done a lot of their games this year, and that's been a good time covering them. And a lot of respect for Coach Anthony Lowry and the coaching staff, and all the players they work hard, that's for sure. And they've etched their name in history here, and so congratulations on a great year. I know it hurts right now, but they'll look back on this with some fond memories for sure. And we want to.
Yeah, that Waltonville JV team was 14-2.
Yeah.
And they weren't playing all seniors out here tonight either. So.
Right. Yeah. So
the cupboard's not bare at Waltonville.
No, it's not. It's not. There's going to be some good guys that are going to be coming back too. But yeah, it definitely hurts a lot right now. Thank all of our sponsors who've been along with us throughout the ride, throughout this season, making it all possible. We appreciate it and look forward to working with many of you next year as well here on high school basketball on AreaSports.net. So until then, that's going to wrap up the season for us. So for